In this video, I'm going to be showing you the remote access feature. First of all, we'll go ahead and we'll click on this. Open up the dialog box. This first box here is if your company wants to share your G10 list and your product list with other companies that may be packing product for you, then you can upload your G10 list to the cloud and then they can access it directly, so they don't have to manually enter in all your information. Anytime that you change any of your products and you update them, they will automatically get the updates. And what you would do is you would just set a password that only you would give to only the people that you want to access your data. And you do need an upload password, and that would come from me. And that's only because I just don't want anybody uploading their data. I like to keep it limited to the companies that have other companies packing for them. So if you are interested in sharing your G10 list with other companies, then contact me. You can email me at my website. If you go under the activations tab, there is a link for sending me an email, and I would be happy to give you the upload password. And then basically you just put in your password, you hit upload data, and it'll upload all of your company's brand owners, brands, products. The rest of your information is still hidden and just for you, but it shares your product list and your G10s. At any time you can just click on remove data and it's gone. Nobody will have access to it anymore. This next box is if you want to access another company's G10 list. So I have one set up here. There's a company that we package for. It's called Bushman's Incorporated. So you just got to type in their information, type in their password, and click submit. And now I'm permitted to access Bushman's G10 list. If you want to deselect one, you don't have to remember that access code. I mean, you click on it, it shows you. If I hit the minus button right now, it would take Bushman's off my companies. And I'll show you what that did now. If I exit out of here, if I go into my companies now, you can see that I have access to Bushman's company list, which is Bushman's, Wada, and Bushwick. I have access to their brand owners, which is Bushman's, their brands, Walmart, Sam's Club, Aldi's, Speedy, Packer, and Kroger. And now I have access to their product list. And you can see if I were to select one of Bushman's products now, I'll just select their 510 Walmart. You can see that all of these fields are grayed out because I cannot change their data. The only things I can change are whether or not they're active, the defaults, and the pallet type. So if I were to set this 510 as the default for Walmart, I can hit update product. Now you can see when I go back out, if I were to select Bushman's, it's going to select Walmart and it's going to select the 510s as the default for me. So we can go back into the Access tab. Now the other thing you can do is you can share your data between companies. And what this is for is if you're a farm or an operation and you have multiple packing sheds, you can actually share data between companies. And this wouldn't just share your products and your brand owners and brands. This would share all of your data. It would share your storage, your inventory, your product inventory, your outbound loads. It would share all the data. And once again, you could just set a share password. I'll just set it as password right now. And then once you click on privately shared data, it'll ask you if you are you sure you want to upload. It can take up to 5 minutes depending on how much information you have. You click on yes. Now you can see it's uploading my data. Uploads complete. Now if there was another company that you wanted to allow access to your data, they could actually access it in this tab right here. Now the company is going to be the company name that you registered. So if you go into settings here, you can see my company name is just Home PC. This is my testing computer. So if I go back in here, I just shared my data. So now if somebody knows my password, they can type in my company name, they can type in my password, click on submit, and now they're permitted to view my data. Now they're still going to see all of their own data unless they go view data of, they select Home PC. Now if they exit out of here, anything that they click on up here is going to be the data for Home PC and not their own. So they could view my product list, all my brands, companies, brand owners, my storage, my inventories. And it's just a nice feature for sharing data between packing facilities that are all run by the same company. And then if you want to go back to just viewing your own data, you go here, you just select the blank line, and that's it. Now you're back on your own. The other part of the remote access is the SSCC lookup. This is basically for companies that are sharing their GTIN list. If they have people printing labels with their name on it, then every time somebody prints a label, they can look up this SSCC serial number and see who printed that label for them. It's kind of hard to show you an example of this because I don't have the data. I'm not a company that's sharing my GTINs, and nobody's printed any labels for me, so I don't have any data to show you. But if you are a company that's going to share your GTIN list and you want to know about this, just let me know and I can give you a private tutorial. It's very useful as far as the traceability side is concerned. You can see here that these are some of the SSCC serial numbers that were printed for my company, Home PC. So I can click on one, hit search, and it's going to show me the label. But right now everything is blank because it was printed from my computer. So it's hard to show you how the feature works. But I could give you a private tutorial if you need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for the remote settings. And that's the end of this tutorial.